This is an example of a database with which you can keep track of your donors and other stakeholders. The database consists of several columns for the contact information, the giving behavior, and the communication with donors. Now let us look at a few columns in more detail. This gives you an idea on how you can make use of the information of the database to effectively manage the relations with your donors and for future fundraising. Birth date. Surprise a donor and send birthday wishes from one of the beneficiaries. Every month, select the records with the dates of the next month to send birthday wishes to donors. Recruitment source. Knowing the source of your donor can be helpful in supporting you in case of any challenges with a donor. Number of donations. Are there any donors who have given for the first time? Select the records in which the number of donations is 1. What could you do to ensure a repeat gift in the coming year? Total donation amount. Analyze your major donors separately and with special attention. Select the records with a donation greater than a given amount. The height of the amount is to be decided by you. Family name. Also include any other stakeholders and well-wishers of your organization in this database. Write down 0 under the column number of donations and donation amount. Analyze all the relevant columns and formulate your points of action. Amount last donation. Are there any people in your database which have not yet given? Select the records in which the amount of last donation is 0. Consider a special campaign to persuade this group to start giving. Date of last donation. Are there any donors who have not given in the past 12 months? Select all the records where the date of last donation is more than 12 months ago. What could you do to re-engage these donors again next year? Number of communications since last donation. Did you have sufficient contacts with your donors in the past year? Select all records of number of communications less than 3. Decide if there is a need to give special attention to certain donors to ensure their continued support. Date of last communication. When was the last time that you had contact with a donor? Select all the records older than 6 months ago. Decide if there is a need to get in touch again and find a good reason to do so. These are just a few examples of how you can use and analyze your donor database. The first step is to establish your own database and to keep it up to date all the time. After finishing this training module, you can download the spreadsheet under the resource section and further adapt it to your specific needs.